What is up, everybody? This is Kala with Honeycomb Credit, and today we're going to talk about promoting your crowdfunding campaign. Whether you've decided to start a crowdfunding campaign or you're tossing around the option, you're going to want to let people know that it's actually happening. So, this video will include different tips and winning strategies that will help you find more people to invest or contribute to your crowdfunding campaign so that you can cross the finish line with a successful raise. While all these tips that follow will be applicable to any kind of crowdfunding campaign, Honeycomb truly does have the secret sauce when it comes to promoting your campaign. While most crowdfunders will let you design your campaign and promote it all on your own, Honeycomb dedicates a crowdfunding coach to your case to help you reach your fullest potential. We equip you with templates, messaging, and expert advice to help you reach your goals. This is why Honeycomb has an 83% success rate, which is compared to about a 22% industry average. All right, so let's get started. The first tip that we have when promoting your crowdfunding campaign is that you should tell your customers about it. Often your customers are your front line, your greatest amount of income that's going to come from your crowdfunding campaign. And it's a great opportunity, especially if you're running a loan crowdfunding campaign like with Honeycomb Credit, where they can invest in your business. You don't want to hide this opportunity from your customers. And this is where you can do a little bit of shameless self-promotion. You can post it on your social media. You can create some collateral to pass out at your store, and we'll get into why this is especially beneficial in a bit. Basically, shout from the rooftops that you've got an amazing opportunity for folks to be a part of your growth. And if you're doing social media, and you better be, don't be shy about it. It usually takes customers and investors several touch points, up to 7 touch points, before they consider crowdfunding or investing in your crowdfunding campaign. So if you only post 1 or 2 times on your social media about your crowdfunding campaign, chances are that's not going to be as effective as it could be if you post it more often. And if this seems a bit overwhelming, don't worry. Honeycomb's crowdfunding experts have templates and messaging that can help you along the way. The second tip is to promote in online communities. You're not beholden to just your own followers when advertising your crowdfunding campaign. If you're a part of any online communities, such as Facebook groups or Reddit forums, you could use those to your advantage in promoting your campaign. Obviously, you want to choose a community that's relevant to your industry or your location. Neighborhood groups are an excellent place to start, or groups for other business owners like you. Or if you're a part of a group for fans of your business, such as if you are a brewery owner and you're in a craft beer enthusiast group, that's another option. Reaching out to these communities can get your investment opportunity in front of many more eyeballs. And if you're strategic about where you post, you can possibly find investors who are interested in you who you'll never otherwise find. Our next tip is to leverage your email marketing list. Social media isn't your only option when it comes to promoting your crowdfunding campaign. If email marketing is already a part of your marketing strategy, you can use your list to directly communicate with your customers about your crowdfunding campaign. This is a place where you can really communicate with your customers about why it is that you're running this crowdfunding campaign and what its success will mean for your business and for you. It's a great means of forming a direct connection about the campaign with your customers, and it could certainly be more fruitful for early communication about the campaign before you head to social media. You can even give your campaign an element of exclusivity by going to your email list first before announcing your campaign raise on social media. Our next tip for you is to put some actual physical marketing collateral in your store about your Honeycomb campaign or your crowdfunding campaign. Especially now that stores and restaurants are opening up again and customers are excited to return to in-person interactions, why not make crowdfunding promotions in person as well? This can be as simple as a sign somewhere in your space, or it could be flyers and cards that you distribute at each dining table or at your checkout counter. If you've got a physical space, use it to your advantage. A really great way to reach customers who might not yet follow you on social media or aren't on your email list is doing this marketing collateral. Imagine walking into a restaurant and being offered an investment opportunity right at your table. Having physical collateral that customers can take with them is also super helpful because it can give them more touch points like we talked about. They might see the flyer in your space and take it with them, but they're not ready to invest right then, and they are from their phone. However, taking it with them means they'll be reminded about your campaign and have another opportunity to consider investing in you. Our next tip is to promote at local events. So this is Marco. He is the owner of Clever Tea, who just ran a Honeycomb campaign with us at a farmer's market, which is where he does a lot of his selling. Promoting at local events is a great use of that marketing collateral that you've got printed out. If there's a local event that you've been invited to, this could be a great opportunity to reach the public with the news of your campaign. So we're talking about fundraisers, farmers markets, holiday craft festivals, that sort of thing. This is an excellent opportunity for you to talk about your campaign and raise awareness about it because you get to form that face-to-face connection with people who you might raise money from, and you can directly tell them your story. If you do choose to promote your crowdfunding campaign at an in-person local event, make sure you've got collateral that directly links to your campaign page. A QR code is a great way to do this. You can simply put up a sign and also have cards that people can take with them so they can make a decision on their own time. The next way that you can promote your crowdfunding campaign is to host a pitch event. You can do this virtually or in person if you'd like. The whole purpose of this is to invite people to take a look at your business and decide if they would like to invest in it. To host a pitch event, you first need to decide on the platform you want to host it on, or where you want to do it, and then you invite people. You can make it public. You could strategically invite people in your community who you think would be interested in it, or you could open it up to an exclusive audience like your email marketing list. Now it's time to organize your thoughts and how you want to run the event. This is your chance to really get into detail about your business and how you're planning to grow it with your crowdfunding campaign. If your business has a product, maybe spin up some samples for people to try out so they can have a tangible idea of what it is they could invest in. It's also a great opportunity for investors to ask questions for you to answer them, leading to building trust and a relationship with them, which may lead to an investment. This is the most important piece of advice that I can give you when promoting your campaign, and that is don't give up. You might feel a little bit weird about continuously asking your audience to invest in your campaign, and you might feel like your campaign is losing momentum. Don't let this faze you. First of all, when it seems like you're bugging your audience by promoting your crowdfunding campaign, trust me, you're not. It just seems like that to you because you're the one crafting your message and sending out each post about your campaign. I can promise you that your audience won't see every single post you throw out there, and it won't annoy them. And this is why it's important to persist and post a lot, more than just once or twice during your campaign. Also, you're not bothering your audience and pestering them to give you money for nothing, especially if you run a crowdfunding campaign with Honeycomb Credit. Instead, you're offering them an opportunity to invest and make money. This is especially important to emphasize, as this is a concept that's not as familiar to folks as other forms of crowdfunding. Like they might be thinking that you're running a Kickstarter campaign where they don't get anything back except maybe a t-shirt as a thank you. No, you're paying back their money plus interest, and that's something that people are going to want to get on board with. As just to drive it on home, it usually takes several reminders and multiple different touch points to get people to invest in your campaign. So every message you send out matters. So now you've got the tools you need to get the word out about your crowdfunding campaign under your belt, and it's time for you to get started on your journey. When you're ready, we are here with our winning combination of expert crowdfunding coaching, marketing support, and access to our incredible network of investors. And the way you can get involved with Honeycomb is by heading to www.honeycombcredit.com/grow. There's a form you can fill out, and if you are qualified, we'll reach out to you and book a call and get started with those next steps. You'll undergo a little bit of a credit analysis to make sure that all the I's are dotted and T's are crossed, and then we'll connect you with your crowdfunding coach who will help you strategize for launching your journey and promoting it, which you've already started to do your homework, so good on you. And then you'll launch and start to promote your crowdfunding campaign, and once you hit your minimum goal, you can take out that money and get to work on your business's growth. And you can keep raising until the time runs out or you meet your maximum, whichever comes first. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. And if you have any more questions, go on and head to our website, and we look forward to working with you in the future.